Okay, we're outside in the garden area. Okay, so here's the. Let me show y'all. Here's a little handy dandy tool I be telling y'all about. That's been at my mama's house for over a year now. But this is what I use out here in the garden, and also right here. So of course, yeah, some weeds have grown back, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So really, ain't no. All I have to do is just come in around it and just pull. Of course, the ground is hard. Uh huh. The ground is hard. Oh, okay. Have to come in on this side. But yeah, pretty much it is easy to get it up like this. With hold on. The trail is in the way. Hold on. Yeah, the trailers and I made look, and we may just have to move the trailers out of the way for the time being. Look, that'll be the most sensible thing. What y'all think? Yeah. The reason I had well, hold on. The reason I had this here is to protect this little. Hold on. I'll throw that on the table. Everything else under the sun. Was to pretty much protect protect this, which was a bull. That's it. Yeah, cause every year people come and weed eat for me. They come. Of course, this will be severely overgrown by the time, or before I can even get a chance to work on it. You know. I mean, yeah. Sometimes it is fairly easy to rack it up. But I'm gonna show y'all around the garden. I got the water hose on right now. Okay. This right here is cucumbers. Of course, I have been getting. So he got one on the ground, but I don't think it's a full one. Well, yeah, it is. Lord. Okay. This a full, look at this cucumber. Okay. He's on the ground though. Um. Yeah. So. Um. This is nothing right here. Now I told y'all we had. Let me see. 3 corn plants out of the 6 that survived. And y'all, woe is me. I forgot as a gardener, zone 7B. Out of the 6 corn, Z and I planted 1, 2, and 3. Y'all see this? This didn't, what's the word, fully produce all the way? Uh-uh. You're supposed to, when your corn starts to grow, you're supposed to whip it. So y'all see the tassels and stuff at the bottom right here. Yeah, that's what came in. All people call it whipping it, but to basically pollinate the corn. So of course here it didn't mature all the way because your kernel's showing. Uh, and normally for one stalk you can get 2 to 3 corns, but I see one down here. Hold on. I see one here. Can y'all see? Yeah, one here. That's one. And then here's another one right here. Hold on. Right here. Yeah, then one right there. Then one right here. So, of course, my corn is a heavy feeder. Y'all, I forgot. I have been fertilizing, but not like I should have been for the corn. Now it's been a few years, it's been about 4 years since I've grown corn here. Cause a few years ago, again, here's corn here. Y'all see that? Okay, that didn't produce all the way. Down here, got one. Then turn them over here. Right there. Then right there. So, all people call whooping it. One lady told me her daddy should get a belt and do it. I don't think that a belt, I think a belt is a little bit extreme. So again, okay. So here's my persimmon tree. Here's my persimmon tree. This is what I was telling y'all. This has leaf curl. Something is in there. I supposed to be coming here and getting this out. Well, basically what I was gonna do was really take these leaves off and throw them away. These leaves are not going in my compost. Y'all see that? Y'all see this leaf compared to this one? Now, she has gotten, her name is Rasputia. I named her after a Lead Farmer's tree. Though this didn't come from him, but persimmons, I've only had persimmons once since I've learned about them. They're not sold in the grocery stores, but she has gotten taller. She's gotten a little bit taller this summer. So, she's gotten a little taller. So y'all see this? Yeah, I need to come in and take that off. These little suckers get into the vein of the plant. They do. Look at it. And I'm gonna show y'all something I know of the plant. Hold on. Show some, not plant. I can either blast it with some cold water, or I can use this. I had some Captain Jacks. I thought I had some Captain Jacks out here, but don't see it. I can spray this on the pear tree, the copper fungicide. Or either I can do something as simple as a DIY, something you already have at home, which is take a spray bottle, put some water in there with a few drops of Dawn dish detergent. Yes, sir. Now last year this was the tree was not this, it hadn't gotten any taller, but this year it has. And basically what you want to do is come in and spray. You want to spray the top of the leaves and under. Yeah. Granted, we're finna be in the heat of the day. But I've only had persimmon once, and that was at the farmer's market. Like I said, you can douse this with, you can come in when you see them little white flies, you can come in and douse it with some water. Put the sprayer on there. Or you can come in with Captain Jacks, or do you can do the what I'm saying? You can do the liquid, the water with the Dawn dish detergent. And see, last year when this happened, I came in here and took all. I got me a what I want to say, a clean pair of pruning scissors, or just a clean pair of scissors, and I cut all of that leaf curl off. Even though I didn't get no fruit last year, I did get some buds, some flowers. I did get some buds, but truth. I ain't getting nothing. I hadn't gotten anything yet. And I understand it may take some years a few more years before I get anything off of her. But she really don't produce until when? When is it, I'm thinking the fall. But yeah, she has gotten. If you ever take the time out to take one of the leaves off, one of these, especially when you see the white flies, the little white flies or whatever on your leaves, on these leaves right here, take it. You'll see it in the vein. And you may have to do quite a few applications on this. I got a lot more in the storage shed. See? Hold on. Can I get? And I think one year I had powdery mildew, and I had the pear tree next to it. So I came in. I moved the pear tree from right here. But a persimmon tree, y'all. Not a persimmon tree. A persimmon tastes so good. It does. And see what I try to do with my bottles, because the bottles out of the store now, they not. See, look at this. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Right here. Yeah. Think that's all it is. Yeah. Again, I can come in and put there's some water on there. So I just turned on the water hose. Well, I turned the hydrant on. And again, when you turn the water hydrant on, the water hose on, you don't want to spray it directly on your fruits and vegetables or nothing. Aim it at the grass for the time being. Yeah. Okay. So here go the sweet potatoes. She doing fine. Yeah, her little green leaves. Y'all know y'all can eat sweet potato leaves. They make a great stir fry. We've done them. We've done them as greens as well. Yeah. I'm waiting till the water just turn cool. I can feel it. Actually, the best place, let me tell you, while I'm walking over here. Hold on. Oh crap! Come on. I need somebody to come in and weed eat for me. I do. And I told my husband, actually, okay. I was out here yesterday. I didn't stay out here too long, but I stayed out here long enough to just kind of pull some weeds out of the garden over there. And I told him weeds have grown up in your part, but it's not that bad. This is his part. Hold on. Hey! What you mean face twisters? Man, oh man, no, this not the American. That's the Fuyu persimmon. Well, you talking about the sour taste to it? Yeah. Yeah, they got a sour taste to them. Mrs. Macho, how you doing, nephew? Welcome in. I'm out here. I decided to come on out. I put the diamond paint down because I know Mama said she wanted me to come over. But of course, this is my husband's section for the watermelon. His leaves are up, but ain't nothing going on yet. I'm gonna have to come out here later on when I get back. Well, probably the night when I come back from vacation Bible study. What I want to say, and uh and get the weeds up out of his bed. Now what I intend to do here is the soil right there. I just had every time. Yeah. So I'm watering this even though I watered it yesterday evening. Yeah. Oh yeah, persimmons are ooh wee. What's the word for them? Man, they you gotta get them just right. You don't want them jelly like, cause I actually got a few houses down. Well not me, but I'm just saying it's one on the street. It's an American persimmon tree, and it's well established. It looks like it's been part of the neighborhood since the neighborhood been here. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Macho, how are you doing today? Hey, how are you doing? So once I come in and see his, so what I intend to do with the empty holes right here, I'm actually gonna come in and plant some herbs right here. Yeah. I yeah. I've been hold on for a second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. They are. Is the word sour? They make your mouth pucker. I mean, it's another word for it, but they do make your mouth pucker. But not the full you percent. You have to get the right kind. So, like I say, I have yet to. I've had, what do you call them? I've had flowers on it, Mississippi Macho nephew. I've had flowers on there. I've had flowers on there. I'm gonna have to come in and lightly de-weed. Lightly just take the weeds up out of his little bed for him. Yeah. Um, and so basically what I was gonna do with the holes right here, y'all see the soil right, hold on. Y'all see the soil right here, the bag of soil right there. What I was gonna do is come in and put fill the holes up with dirt and plant some herbs right there. Yeah. Because it is up under Albert. It's getting sun and it's getting shade. Cause some growing over here aside from the grass, that's like I say, the person who came and did it to me did a half done job. Yeah, they did a half done job because they didn't even get close up under this tree. It's only been a week or a little bit over a week since he mowed, and it don't even. It look like he mowed, but it doesn't. So, yeah, a lot of y'all may be wondering why. My husband will get out here at times with see, we have two lawnmowers. We have a battery operator and we have a gas. He just went and got the gas lawnmower a few months ago, over a month ago. He's mowed twice, but he cannot stand up on his feet too long. There's a reason behind it. I have not disclosed it yet because I want him to tell his own story. So, yeah. Now, I may just up and, hey, tell it. I'm just saying, because it's his story to tell. It's his story to tell. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we both went through it 2 years ago, And I know he don't want nobody showing pity on him, as neither do I, because trust me, it was what we both went through. I had both my knees replaced 2 years ago, and it was not fun. Nope. So we both were down and out 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been two. Cause that was when I first met Z officially, and he came to stay with us. Yeah. So I'm just soaking this in. I'm gonna have to pull this out from over. Well, not pull this out, but pull this out and see what I got going over here. Again, I'm for real. I see poison ivy growing in places that, like, what? This poison ivy. What po? This poison ivy right here. What poison ivy got any business in my planter? Poison ivy don't even be in this part. So yeah. And then I have no idea what this is. Hold on. I have no idea what this is. Yeah. So this, I have planted this as a, hold on. I forgot what I put in here. For real. My hands are tired, for real. I know the camera or YouTube ain't liking the angle of my camera. This is cucumbers over here. See, I wanted the person to get all over here and weed eat. To make everything look uniform. And this may supposed to have been cantaloupe, y'all. But I do need to come in and, what do you call it? I need to fertilize. I need to do a good fertilizer. One to help the corn. I'm not planting any more corn this season. And who knows? I probably could plant some more. Yeah. I don't know what this was. Probably was a bug that I put in here that I dropped off in here. Ain't no telling. Yeah. So this is the pear. Hold on. Well, I got the pear tree next to the peach tree. Yeah. So, this down here is the strawberry. Ain't no strawberries on here. I got it in the cooler. The other one is up on the table. And I got some. This all the weeds I pulled out the bed yesterday evening. After I came back. I don't think I even went live. I didn't. I did that off camera. Yeah. I got this waste basket at hold on. At Dollar Tree. I got that at Dollar Tree for $1.25 to go over to the what do you call it? The strawberries. It was a good way to protect the strawberries from the little critters, and also let it get some airflow. It's still getting some because it's got holes in the waste basket. Yeah. I've gotten a couple of strawberries. Now this is the pear tree. I'm gonna water it. My husband wanna go ahead and put it in the ground. Let's see. Can y'all see the my God. The camera don't want to act right, y'all. Okay, yeah. Zone 770 garden. I'm gonna be honest, and that's mine, watermelon. Ain't nothing going on with it. I asked my husband, I said, when you water yours, are you watering mine? He said, yeah. But see, mine was back there towards the fence. So, I have, everybody want to get the call when I go live. Man, no, I'm not answering right now. Of course, I'm gonna. These are the two cherry. Hold on, not that one. That's a weed. That's just a tall weed. This was the cherry tree. We're gonna go on and can y'all see it? We're gonna go on and dump it. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go on and dump them. Yep, and get those up out the garden. It's taking up space. Yep. I had a squash planted here. Oh my gosh, y'all. That was yesterday. I took it out. Here go one right here. Yeah. Yep. And that's the part where the tomatoes is. Now yesterday, uh, I guess because it was evening time, my little water thing was not working. All I have to do is fill. I got this little galvanized steel thing from Walmart, and the solar fountain was from Walmart too. It's about 6 years old, but yesterday, the past few days, it hasn't been working. So all you have to do is come in and put water in there, and it feeds off the it works off the sun. So this is direct east. Yeah. So I cleared out that bed over there yesterday. This is where the tomatoes are. Yeah, and that's the muscadine grapevine. That's the one that we planted 6 years ago. Yeah, yeah. It done intermingle with the tomato plant. So what I'm gonna do is come in. If not this evening, it'll be first thing tomorrow morning while it's still cool out, and I'm going to cut off the part that's then got a hold of on the tomato cage. So, yeah. And I had some herbs over here, and I think I took the herbs up by mistake too, y'all. hmm And I don't know what done happened, but I had some, this was squash. I had squash and zucchini, and I had flowers on here. So this is basically, I'm discussing everything that's going wrong. This was one. This was a squash plant. I had squash and zucchini, and I had flowers on them. About 3 weeks ago, I had flowers on them. So I don't know what I got in there. I said I was gonna go through the soil. Of course, this one is still green, and it could be. I got them right here on the east side. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna have to lift the wood chips up, um, and go in the soil and see if anything is going on. Yeah, but this right here is a done. I mean, yeah, that's done. So that it had all of them have had greenery and flowers. Now what I can do on this one, it ain't too late because it's actually just getting hot here. It's been hot for a minute, but technically it's just getting hot. We are going to be in a warming trend for this week. That's what the news stated. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to put in this last spot. I cleared out last night. See, this the grapevine. It done made us all the way down here. See, I can come in and cut a lot of this off. I'm actually going to come around and show y'all. Hold on. We're going to go around the other way. Hold on. I don't need, okay. I'm going to show y'all the grapes on this one. This is one that we planted 6 years ago, y'all. Okay, so, it had clusters of grapes on here. And you see some. See, right there you see some. S-O-M-E, some. It's not. You see some. These won't be ready technically until about late September, early October. Yeah. It's all the way out here. So what I'm going to do is prune this. Look at all this. I call it hair. Look at all this. Take it all the way back up to like right here. Well, we're going right here. All this coming off. It's going to be about 5-6 inches coming off. Yeah. See, I see some. Yeah. So, let me go show you his. We just taking a tour of the garden. This is the Alberta peach tree. Of course, we didn't get any blooms this year. I cut Albert all the way back. Oh shoot! Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you his grapevine. Cause I asked him yesterday. I asked my husband yesterday, what's going on with your grapevine? I said because we had all those clusters of grapes. Y'all, look. He ain't been coming out here. Hold on. He said they turning purple. But guess what, y'all? Where them grapes going? Where the grapes going? Tell me. Something out here eating them. So is. I mean, I remember all them clusters of grapes we had. Look, ain't nothing. Nothing on these grapevines. Look at this one. They're not on the ground. Even though they small, they're not on the ground. And they were getting big and turning colors, but something's eating them. What do y'all think I should do? And I asked him yesterday, what's going on with the grapes? Oh, they just turning purple. Baby, I don't hardly see nothing. So, like I say, back here, it is a small backyard. We do have a possum or two and a raccoon or two coming in, but ain't nothing here. This is the peach tree, which I think we got like 2 small peaches off of here. Okay, come on around. Got my head down, looking for our little slithery friend. Of course, okay. So, this is my, hold on. What's you? Oh, y'all. Oh. Okay, this is Bernice. This my nectarine tree, y'all. Look. Oh, oh, my goodness. I need to zoom y'all. Hold on. Zoom y'all out. Can y'all see? Remember last year I told y'all, hold on. Right here. Right here. Here's a nectarine. Cause you know how I know? Cause I got it in an organza bag. I was protecting it. Cause here go another one right here. Yeah. So when nothing get them. So I do need to water her. Yeah. So yeah, I got 2 nectarines, y'all. One. Hold on. Can we see? One. One right here and one right here. Okay, y'all. Oh, I got another one. Hold on. I got 3. I covered them all up, y'all, but okay, here go another one. Okay, here go another one. Here go another one. Yeah. So, and y'all know I planted what I'm say? I should have had a bonnet on. I planted, okay, this right here is doing good. This is where our little friend has been. I haven't seen him anymore, knock on wood, but this is doing good. I watered it yesterday morning. I'll probably come back in and water it this evening. And look, first glance. Wow. A little worm. Little army worm. Yeah, I wasn't looking good. I mean, I wasn't looking that hard. Y'all see all them blooms. So I know it's time to fertilize. And it smells so good. Yeah. So I know. And then something, whatever this is, hold on. This is the asparagus. Yeah, this is the asparagus tin. I put asparagus in here. Yeah, but we won't be getting no asparagus this year. Yeah. You ready to go in, Max huffing and puffing? So guys, that's going to conclude this video. Before I go in, hold on. We're gonna water Bernice before I go in. Yeah, because I gotta go watch my 2 nephews. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna water burn these. I'm proud of myself. I got three, y'all. The critters ain't getting them all. But I am gonna get rid of, well, go ahead and do away with the cherry. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and water burn these right here. Yeah. Um, go ahead and get rid of the cherry. Mm-hmm. Two. My husband wanna move the chicken coop. Yeah, he wanna move the chicken coop, y'all. Which that's fine with me because when we get a lot of water here, when we get a lot of rain, excuse me. This part where we got the chicken coop at, um, want to say it does flood, especially if we get a great amount of rain. It does flood. It does flood. So right now I'm watering Bernice. I got three on her. I'm proud. At least I'm getting something. My hard work ain't been in vain. Not at all. I'm gonna probably empty a lot of pots because I do want. The thing is, I want some chicken because, like I stated, the person who was gonna get the chicken from, he said the man was gonna charge $20 a piece for them. And I told my husband, I said, well, I've been going in Track Supply looking. I said the minimum that you have to buy will be three hens. Yeah, and depending on each one, cause some are premium, some are regular. We're going to say premium and regular. Your premium is going to cost more than your regular hens. So I want three, and I was going to keep them in the house. I can keep them outside, and what I was going to do was put them in a tote, put the little wire over them. That way, Max couldn't get to them. Um, yeah, I can keep them on the table. Not saying a snake won't get to them because that chicken. Max, what's up? That chicken wire. That's what I've been trying to think of. That chicken wire. But yeah, the chicken wire. Normally when he got his nose down the ground, just like last night, it was a spider. Yeah. Well, we watering Bernice, y'all. Yeah, before I get ready to leave. She wanted me over there before 1 so she can go to the store. That way she don't have to worry and rush back. You know. Yeah, it feels pretty good out here, but it's hot. Hold on. Yeah. And to think, no, we did cut the limbs back. I think he had him to cut some more back, but yeah, that's fine. One, and I know all the trees need a, what do you call it? They need to be watered real deeply. Yeah, real deeply, as well as fertilized. I mean, I've been fertilizing, but the corn really needs to be fertilized, and so we're going to do fish fertilizer on it, the 10-10-10. Yeah, but it needs more than 10-10-10. It needs something a little bit higher. Yeah, but now I possibly could plant some more corn right now. I could. I think our summers are gonna go. Well, what I'm saying, gonna go on, and I think it got enough water. So I see water coming on out. Yeah. Now this little bad boy right here, this is a plum tree. I got this from Tractor Supply. This is what has grown. I've even gone in and cut it all the way down last summer before last. I was encouraged to do that so to see if it will produce any lateral or horizontal growth, and the answer is no, growing straight up. So even though it is in the ground, because this when I first saw, well, hold on, no, that was the snake when I saw the snake over there on that plum tree. What's up, Max? We're gonna take this one up. This will be taken up this summer. Yep. I will come in and clip all this down. I've not gotten anything off of her. Yep. While I'm out here. What you doing, Max? It's a beauty. Now, I bought this along with the bell peppers. I put this one right here because it is on the east side of the house, and it is getting a little shade, and it's 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 staying alive. Where the others have withered. So we're gonna come in tonight. I'm gonna come in tonight, and we're gonna do a video. All the bell peppers that I bought and grown, nothing is happening. So for all of you people who wanted heat, y'all got heat. And some of our gardens are not thriving. Because of the heat. Now the cucumbers are doing pretty good. Hey, Lifetime Skills, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Um, yeah, some of y'all who wanted the heat, y'all got the heat and stuff like that. Uh-huh. And y'all know I put cardboard down to suppress the weeds and stuff like that. And it's doing a good job. But at the same time, putting cardboard down, cardboard and plastic, you know, that's another topic for another day. But yeah. Yeah. What's up, Mac? We're gonna let me walk back around. Yeah. Walk back around so I don't get wrapped up. Y'all. You gotta get a bath today too, dude. But y'all, Max can't stand to get no bath. Max cannot stand to get a bath. Y'all, and it's a hassle to get him to the vet. It's a hassle. Because he is a puller. I've had him. Y'all, this is something I've never said. I had Max in obedience school, dog training school. I did. Because before I had my knees replaced, I took him somewhere local to what I'm saying, to get him trained and stuff like that. It helps, but you have to stay on it. Both parties, everybody that's involved with your pets and stuff like that, need to stay on it for real. But the Sky was smaller. Sky was a little wiener dog, so she was smaller, so she was manageable. Yeah. But she's been deceased now for 2 years. So my baby. We're gonna bring this back around here. So I will water this when I get back. That probably why not now? We're gonna wait. Yeah. So but anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody for coming in and thank you for the thumbs up. We're finna get to go because Mama needs my help. So we're gonna go and look after the 2 nephews, and I will be back with y'all later on. Okay. I need to get together my material for Vacation Bible School. All right. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.